Well, the countdown to the school year is on, and parents are already making that mad dash to get school supplies and new clothes for their kids. But one of the most important purchases on any shopping list is a pair of properly fitting shoes. I'd like to welcome Dr. Jody Sangstock, who's a podiatrist. She's going to tell us a few things we should keep in mind when we're shopping for shoes. Doc, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So, you got the kid to the store. What should we look for?
Well, first of all, a couple tips before you get to the store. Make sure that the child is, like we talked about earlier, well fed. They're in a happy mood because it might take a little bit of time. Make sure you do take them with you. Try to do it towards the end of the day. Their feet are the most swollen. It's not unusual for feet to be two different sizes. Make sure that you go with the larger foot to make sure it's a proper, you had the proper fit. And
it's natural for the feet to swell as we move on throughout the day?
It is, even in children, yes. And you want to make sure that they're going to wear the shoes or the stockings that they're going to wear when they're at school. So I'm going to show you a couple different shoes. Sure. The big things that you want to look at, there's 3 steps. One is you want to look at the heel. Make sure that you cannot push the heel down. You want a good, strong heel counter. Okay? You do want some flexibility in the toes. This is a little stiff. And then you also don't want to be able to wring it out. You want to have a little bit of give in the midsection, but you want that to be nice and sturdy.
So something like this, is that about the appropriate amount of give there?
Yes.
Okay.
This is not a good shoe. This is okay for, maybe they're going to go out to a dance in the evening or something that's just for a couple of hours. This is what I want them to be in school with.
Something like this.
Exactly.
So this is just right. This is a little too soft.
Right.
And if you just can't move it at all, it feels like a brick, that's just too hard.
It's not going to be comfortable for them.
All right. So what are some of the other things that we should look for once we get there? Because, should I buy, for instance, a shoe that maybe is a little too big? Because the kids grow so fast. So can I get something a half size or a size for them to grow into? You
can buy the shoes a little bit larger, but make sure that your child walks around with the shoe and that they're not tripping, that it's comfortable for them, that they can move without any problems.
And kids grow so fast, they can outgrow a pair of shoes before the shoe has actually done its useful life. A
tip that I like to tell parents is check your kids' shoes, take them into the shoe store, have them measured, like Christmas time, when school starts, Christmas time, maybe spring break, and then before summer starts. That's about every 3 to 4 months, and that's about the right time that they'll grow out of shoes, especially when they're young.
So they could grow out of their shoes. If you have more than one kid, can you hand the kids the shoe down?
I do not recommend that. Every child has a specific way that they walk, and that way the wear is on the shoe and it could cause pain for the other child.
All right. So if folks have some more questions about how to select the right shoe, is there a place they should go, a website?
There is, mpma.org. That's the Michigan Podiatric Medical Association.
All right. Dr. Sangstock, thank you so much for joining us and helping us select the right pair of shoes for the kids. But Mom and Dad, you're probably picking out the right pair of shoes for yourself, too, if you use those tips.